So this is Anny explaining why she left the Neuroverse. She's been less active lately, and she's talking about the harassment she's received and kind of explaining herself so it all calms down.
It's been like 8 months or 9. Okay? But yeah, I want to be I want to be truthful about this because it really fucking hurts. It really fucking hurts when I see people making things up about me and turning me into this villain or bitch for like saying I abandoned Neuro and evil, which is not the case. Cause fuck. Ever since the start, I cared a lot about them and this entire project, and I always cared. I always wished and wanted success for it to pop off, and like I tried my best to do whatever I could do to help. But yeah, without too many details and out of respect, I can't talk about too much. But God.
Yeah, I wasn't aware that they were also bullying Bella. By the way, I learned this from this clip.
Let's just
You're
say
strong, Anny. Hot, Anny, Neuroan.
She also has that I'm horny notification.
Hey, Anny. When would you see Noro again?
That's awkward.
Okay, let's just mention the fact that things are not black and white and people's relationships are messy as fuck. Okay, just keep that in mind, and I can't talk too much. I can't talk about too many details. Okay, I'm just gonna rip the band-aid, okay? Because this shit has been bothering me a lot. Basically, I developed feelings that weren't mutual, and I just couldn't keep hurting myself, staying in that situation, and I had to protect myself. And my mental's been pretty shattered into pieces from other things last year.
Sad.
So yeah, I had to distance myself, and unlike a lot of people in this space, I don't want a business friendship. I don't want a business relationship. Like things being genuine was part of why everything was fun and exciting to do. But yeah, sometimes people's paths and values go different ways. So
It's a tough watch. Basically, she caught feelings for Vedal. They weren't reciprocated. At least they spoke about it. But unfortunately, she feels like she can't, she needs some space and she can't continue being around. And all of that is like kind of making it even more convoluted because of the fan base. I guess it's more like the Clippers, I think. But I don't know about Twitter. Maybe they're like that too.
it was an honor to be part of this project. But I guess sometimes things have to end. And I hope you guys can respect this. And I hope this clears some things up. Because I know people were confused, and every stream people keep asking me about Neuro and stuff.
Yeah, she made the first Neuro model. She was supposed to make another outfit.
And I hope you guys don't bother Vedal about this. I'm only saying this for my own well-being, because I've been getting harassed everywhere I go. Like, even
Crazy.
there was a recent league video where I left a comment, and people were harassing me, saying things like, your kids miss you. When are you gonna see Neuro? Stuff like that. Or
That must be so painful to read.
or like other shipper stuff. And another thing, I was supposed to do an outfit, and I really wanted to work on
Yeah,
it right
ouch.
after I finished Evil's model. But at that point, I was in too much pain, and I really had to take my distance. And I wasn't paid for it, so I don't know what will happen with it. I did start on a design and art, but yeah, what I said. There's also one more thing
I need pats.
I feel is important for me to clear up. If you remember, we announced that Bella was supposed to rig Neuro's model, which didn't end up happening. And back then, I was like in a very severe mental state. Like, I was super suicidal, and
Wow.
I kept holding off of drawing the model. And we had a set date by the time when Bella was supposed to rig it, right? But because I kept like dragging it off, at some point, I failed to meet the deadline for it, right? So by the time I finished drawing the model, she was just simply not available for the job. So, like this entire thing is on me, and that's why we had Tanya rig Neuro. We had to find a rigger on short notice. So yeah, I wanted to clarify that because at that time when that was happening, there was a lot of people just going crazy and bonkers about this thing.
What the hell?
Like harassing me and sending hate to me about the model.
Jesus,
And
imagine that.
I thought, me and Vedal thought that the best thing would be not to talk about it at all, to like avoid drama. But some people went too far, spreading false narratives and like attacking Bella and talking shit about Bella, which like I don't want people to do that because it was entirely my fault. Yeah, I think.
And now people have already like started shipping Vedal with other VTubers like Megalodon and Camilla. It must be so rough to see this everywhere. Like, I hope she has all of this stuff muted or all of these YouTube channels muted because shipping real people is
That's
cringe.
how shippers sing Vedal and Anny is other female friends are office are wrong on characters instead of real people with complex feelings.
Yeah, exactly. They treat them like rom-com characters instead of real people.
This is it. I guess it was easier to talk about this than I thought because
Life happens. It sucks,
I don't know, man.
but it
Maybe I'm
does.
just numbing
Only
myself
you
right now.
can take care of yourself. And that's important. Annie, I'm glad you're still here.
Yeah, and then there was the Max Wayne situation that we covered on the channel a few months ago.
Ships sail, but fox girl love is forever. Pat the fox.
She's
So-
very cute. She has a very nice voice. She's a talented artist. She's a talented streamer. I wish her only the best.
I really hope this clears things up and people stop harassing me and maybe understand everything going on. There's no like hidden drama or anything. Just stupid human fucking feelings. As I said, yeah.
People made AI Christmas videos of Filian and Vedal going on holiday dates. Vedal was Santa Claus with Filian sitting on his lap. Damn, they're shipping Vedal with everybody. He's got a harem.
Sometimes people's paths go different ways. Okay? I still love her, and like she's still like my creation, like the design and the model, and I'm glad so many people are enjoying it. Like I'm actually proud of like the fact that I was able to create like a recognizable character. Like I'm very proud of it, and I'm very happy where it all got. But I don't think I don't think I will anymore.
Wait, I haven't seen this. Is this another one?
Hard to talk about these things publicly when there's thousands of people voicing their opinion on you. Like, thousands of people. I did not expect that. And I know this is the price of popularity. And, well, I've been on my way of accepting it. I guess I just never expected to have so many eyes on me. And especially for this situation, I thought people wouldn't care.
The thing is, it's kind of humiliating, but like she has to say something to stop the harassment, but damn, I would not want to be in her position. I feel so bad for her.
Like, I thought that, okay, I'm just gonna address this. People that think I abandoned Neuro are gonna see that I didn't, and that's gonna be it. But yeah, ultimately, the reason I took a hiatus was so I could heal in peace without seeing all these things. Because if I kept streaming and not appearing on Neuro's stream, people would keep coming to chat, and they would keep asking about it. Right? Because that was already happening, like, on after Evil's debut, her birthday. At that point, I was already in a lot of pain. I had to work on Evil while being in pain for an entire month, having to talk to him for an entire month while while going through emotions. It's try to stay professional. It was hard. It was tough. It was, yeah.
Yeah. We never know what really goes on behind the scenes, huh?
I'm honey. But I have nothing against people saying that they miss me and that they miss me interacting with Neuro.
Yeah, those clips were good.
I'm not mad. Why would I be mad at that?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that at all. But with this context that I shared, you can understand how I was feeling and the place I was in. And I honestly thought I would never talk about this because of, how private things usually are. But this community is so big and it's uncontrollable. There's no, Vedal doesn't control it. It got out of hand.
Like when they were harassing Bella, when they were harassing Anny, he never told his community, like, not to?
Seriously, if you follow the topic of Neuro, you know this. You can't deny this. So, just because you didn't see how much it was happening to me and how much stuff I was getting on a daily basis, like what kind of messages I was getting, it doesn't mean that I wasn't there, because
Oh, it's just that the sheer size is uncontrollable? Okay, that makes sense. It's too big. I only watch them through clips, so I wouldn't know. But there is probably a lot of outliers.
I was the one getting it. I was the one dealing with it everywhere.
Yeah, I saw that he made shipping in his Discord not allowed.
Where I go on every platform, everywhere. Okay? And yesterday I mentioned League video only because of how ridiculous it is that even on a video where I commented, like, I wouldn't expect anyone to even see me there. That's just how ridiculous it is. I know, EU League. But yeah, I think it is harassment of constantly getting nagged about why I don't talk to Neuro, and constantly asking me what happened with me and Vedal, when I clearly just wanted to distance. I just wanted to heal in peace.
Hey guys.
Because if in that moment, if I talked about these things, I would be a lot more emotional.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't end well. It would probably not even end well for me. Mentally. So... yeah. That's that. That's why I went on a hiatus. That's not the only reason, you know. I said that my mental has been pretty shattered since the last year, and every little thing piling up on top of each other, it was like, even though I was getting better, then I was getting worse, and then I was getting better, and then I was getting worse, and I've been in constant work of rebuilding myself. I also wanted to say,
I think the stream was yesterday and the first clip was like 2 days ago.
I don't know how to stress this, but none of my tweets were ever about Vedal.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of people that like to spread that I'm talking vaguely about him. That was never about him. I don't know how to tell you, but he's not the center of my world. He's not my entire world. And I already said that I wish nothing but the best to him.
Mm-hmm.
I wish nothing but the best to him. And there's other things going.
These notives.
Thank you, Nuck Wolf. There was this one thing that really bothered me. It's I've seen people saying stuff like, I don't care about the situation. I also got rejected a lot of times and nobody cared. Why is it different when woman talks about it? Why do we have to care when it's a woman? Okay, first of all, me sharing this thing does not mean that your situation is not valid.
Mm-hmm.
I never invalidated your situation. And the reason why I shared was not because I wanted pity for being rejected. I literally don't need this, okay? I'm only speaking about this for clarity to the community.
Mm-hmm.
That why I haven't been around Neural.
Yeah, rejection always hurts, but she really just, I mean, she just talked about it because of the harassment, or she probably wouldn't have never spoken about it. I mean, being rejected is one of the most humiliating things ever. Like, you couldn't torture it out of me. I mean, she said multiple times she wants nothing but good things for him. I mean, she's trying not to throw him under the bus, but what other solution is there? I guess she could have been even more vague about it if she really wanted to.
The last 8 months, and why the sub goal.
Yeah, I didn't get rejected while having people from the entire globe cheering me on. Jesus, it's tough.
Not gonna be fulfilled. So I thought that this would be fair to do. I don't know why they think that I'm invalidating their situation, because like me, out of anybody, I literally know the pain that you went through and how much it fucking sucks. Like, I'm not your enemy. I literally feel you. I literally know what it feels like. Like, why are people turning me into this enemy that is, like, you know? I don't get this. Yeah. And then there's another thing where people are really attached to things that happened years ago. And because yesterday I mentioned the NTR art, right? People brought up from the past, like from 4 years ago, I did a tier list where I put NTR pretty high up.
Oh God,
I don't fucking know why I did that. I probably just wanted to farm some internet points.
GG. We've had a discussion on stream during our first hentai tag tier list. Nah! People are digging that up and they're gonna be like, oh my God.
It's because it was a meme back then and everyone was doing the fucking tier lists.
True!
But I don't judge people liking it. But frankly, I never consumed this media.
Nuzaki loves NTR. That's the joke.
But people confusing fantasy and reality is concerning, and it says a lot about them, not about me. I don't judge. Okay? And I find it funny. Like, this situation is funny to me now because I've healed, I've moved on. Looking back, I find it funny that, like, I was so, like, I was heartbroken. I go to Twitter and I see fucking NTR art and I'm like, fuck, man, that fucking... Like, it's funny of how tragic it is. Does that make sense? I find it funny.
Oh my god.
It's like, damn. And especially that was like the time when there was the most of that art popping up. And not only like NTR art, like other shipping art. It's like, damn, bro. It's rough. Tragic comedy. Yep. Comedy equals tragedy plus time. Yeah. I'm glad I can laugh about this now. But yeah, I think in general, I wanted to say that I've been trying to be better at setting boundaries. On stream and in my friendships, relationships, everything. And
I'm honey.
Oh my
thank
god.
you.
The notifications.
I need fart.
I've been trying to be healthier in my communication in general. However, if people attack me, I will obviously get fucking defensive. Like, what do you expect? That is just people's nature. I think I have a right to be. And that's sad. I never said that I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be perfect. I grew up from... how do you say this? I had a very, very toxic past. And it roots all the way from my childhood. And I have a lot of toxic shit in me that I'm still dealing with.
Okay.
Soviet parents, all that stuff.
Soviet
I was
parents?
abused as fuck as a kid.
Aw.
I grew up being a toxic motherfucker. I've been... Like, streaming has been helping me. Like, it's dramatically fucking improved me as a person just because I became kinder because people are kind to me.
Aw.
When people are kind to you,
I would never... I couldn't picture her, like, being unkind.
you just become better.
She seems so sweet.
Who asked? Well, you clicked on my stream, so you were curious. But yeah, I'm not scared to admit these things because I've been actively working on these things. And, yeah. Whatever the fuck happened in the past is in the past. These things are very stressful to talk about. That's another thing that people like to bring up. There was like a thing I did, like a quiz years ago. That was like 5 or 6
Oh, she lives in Japan now? That's so cool. She's half Russian, half Ukrainian. Wow.
years ago. I did a quiz where there was a question if I cheated. And I said I laughed because I was fucking nervous about it. Because I was like not sure what my answer should be because I didn't do anything. I flirted with someone while being in a relationship, then I broke up with them. But I still find it, I still consider it cheating. And I am, I don't do that shit anymore. That was years ago. I was fucking young and stupid. Like nowadays, I'm very...
Wait, so people have been digging it up? Jeez. Is that why she's addressing this?
If I have a partner, I'm very committed. And I would never do that shit to them. I hope I clarified things, because people really like to bring me down from things I did in the past.
My god.
I'm not scared to talk about these things. And I will talk about these things until it drills in your fucking head that people change. I'm not completely healed. Like, obviously, some things still trigger me.
Okay.
But I'm like, I've been in therapy for over a year now, and there's been so many fucking things that...
So she's got aunties, like a lot of them.
I learned, and my eyes got opened on, too. I'm very lucky that I found a therapist that is so good. About the Cinder situation, I think people can change and improve, and obviously I'm not friends with them. I never really was friends with them, but like I don't hate them. Most things people say is a reflection of them, not you. I actually
True.
noticed a lot of things that I see being said about me
Yeah.
that have nothing to do with me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, is this what projection looked like?
There's some stuff that are just complete lies. Like, some people are just lost. But the thing is, like, usually when you're lost, you don't type it out on the internet, but some people do.
That's what it is, cause like I am none of these things you're fucking saying. Like I'm a lot of things, but I'm none of these things. I'm a lot of things. Also, if there's anything that triggers you in me, that might be a good way to reflect on yourself and see what it is, and maybe notice maybe that's something that is a problem in you. I don't know. There's like some things I want to like talk about and like retrospect or whatever, since I've shared the nuke. But I don't know if I should. Boom. It's like nothing that like it's just my own feelings. No, there's no Google Talkie. Why would I do a Google Talkie on a person that I have no beef with?
No.
You silly goose. There were people saying like, oh, so now because you were harassed.
Juan?
Rima rejecting me for the 1000th time loudly, crying, face, so broken, heart.
You want him to get harassed? Like, I never said that. I don't want him to get harassed. This is just like stupid feelings situation. There's like nothing. There's nobody who's wrong, nobody who's right.
Yeah.
In this kind of situation.
Yeah, I mean, what would have been better? That he like pretends that he likes her back? No, he did the right thing, telling her, like, being honest about his feelings. He can't help that she is getting hurt. It's not his fault, but she also can't help feeling sad about it. So she's taking distance, which is the normal thing to do in this situation. The problem is that it's like a little bit more complicated because there's communities involved and a lot of shipping.
I just want to say how fucking painful it was during the hype train thing. Yeah. Yeah. No. I'm not gonna say the exact timeline, but happened before the new year.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. So I'm gonna say it's very it was it's not a thing anymore. But back then, holy shit. I was already thinking of leaving back then, but I had to like finish Evil's model. I was like, oh, this is gonna be like the last thing that I do. And I was like, holy shit, and it's so huge, and like fuck. I do stupid things when
Keep the
I love
details for
someone.
the doc. No spoiler, please.
I would do anything for my
Sorry
partner.
for another stupid question. but it's still unclear what gonna happen to assets and enormous work to put in. I mean, it's just sad to see creator leave at peak.
That's not for me to decide anymore, isn't?
Thank you, kitty.
Kinda wanna hide now. Whatever.
So it's been going on.
Stealth.
So it happened more than a. Well, not
If I
more
don't
than a
see
year
you,
ago,
you're-
but it's yeah. It happened at the end of 2024. Hey, you! Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button, and I'll see you in the next video.